Greetings, Fallout 4 fans. This week episode, I'm going to show you my Advanced Power Armor Mark II that I've been working on. And I'm going to show you the chest piece and the stomach piece, or abdomen. So, the basic components of this build is Pepakura. And as you can see, I've already begun the resin process to the abdomen piece, and now I'm mocking up the chest piece. And to go around this other piece right here that I built, it's going to have the shoulder pads. Now, one thing to note, this is actually the second piece I built, because the first one I built was in fact too small, which was this one. And it was an error that I made when I did my model. When I printed it out, I actually printed it out at the wrong scale. So if that ever happens to you, you're going to have to make a conscious decision whether to try to modify it or just scrap it. And in this case, I decided that the working time to actually fix this piece, it would be more than it would for me to just construct a new one and do it a proper way. However, I was able to modify this piece into fitting. And the way these models are, if you ever build any model that has weird chest piece or stomach pieces, I suggest that you either start with the chest piece, make sure this piece fits your body first, and then go on to the next piece. Here's the thing about Pepakura. If this model doesn't fit your body, don't even waste your time. Let me see if I can do this. I'm not doing the pep work, by the way. It's just bent over like this because I hadn't put the rest of it in. But yeah, don't even waste your time resining the model, because you're just wasting your money in resin. Make sure that you get all of these components first. So what I would do is I would start with either the chest, or you could start with the pelvis piece or the abdomen and just work your way up. Make sure that the abdomen piece fits on top of the pelvis piece, and make sure the chest piece fit on top of the abdomen piece. And then that way you know that all those components will work, instead of just, you know, trying to figure will it work or modify it. Because here's one thing you have to keep in mind. You need to have plenty of room in your armor, because number one, you're going to have padding and strapping and all the other stuff in there, and quite possibly fans to keep it cool. So you don't really want to limit your amount of space that you have. And the cool thing about this part of the backpack, even though it's taller, it's not necessarily any wider. So, you know, that was one part that was good, that it still wasn't so wide that my arms are funny when I think it wasn't to the point where that my arms stuck out funny when I stick them through. That was one of the problems with when I built this original Enclave armor for my son right here, is that the arms were kind of weird, the way he had to hold his arms when they come through. And that's just the nature of the beast. You have to modify a lot of this armor, because bear in mind, when you have the in-game model, these are 3D models for video game characters, and oftentimes the way their body proportion isn't reality to a real human. So just keep that in mind. But I was just showing you, let me get up and do a side view. I was just showing what it looks like. And this is it from the side. It's going to be really nice when I'm through it. I'm going to really enjoy having it. I think it's going to look pretty cool on the movie that I'm making it for. So we'll see. But for right now, I like it. Everything's good. I hope you enjoyed my video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.